Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Cisco White is now taking notice of the constrictor form of XRP inside the XRP community. A great deal of intriguing activity is taking place. Am I correct? Who specifically? Schwartz, David, took us down. Now tell me what's happening. Schwartz, David. Get in touch with Dan by sending him a hashtag. Even though it was reared by people, this orphan beaver never saw any water. How to construct behavior is still known. Furthermore, feels the need to build a dam. Am I correct? So, you're predicting that a deluge will occur when the dam breaks? Not a peep, but nobody around. Can you hear me, gentlemen? Will we soon be searching for liquidity? The cryptosphere is foreign to me. However, I'm not sure what we have here. When the fish crashed into the wall, what words did he use? After that? I swam into a well. What did the fish say? Overseeing authority? Fascinating, everyone. Would you agree with that? Is that the crux of the matter? Would restrictions be an issue? I suppose so. I find that to be very interesting. The strangeness is intensifying now. Very well. None of this is fictitious. Here we have the vice president. I am responsible for developing and leading high-performing teams on a global scale at Ripple. It is the Ripple holiday party, and we are arrived. The coasts of Davie are a blast. Am I correct? Over there, we can make out David Schwartz. Take a look at this if you make it down here, dudes. Do you not find this to be peculiar? Has Davie Beaches been inhabited? In your ski suit, you're wearing the hot tub time machine chemical. Am I correct? You have to admit, that's a touch offbeat. Who are the folks behind the hot tub time machine? And what makes that so out of the ordinary? Did you mean to ask? Alright then, for the reason that this? Bearing a striking resemblance to the dark-skinned actors from Back to the Future. This is clearly visible to you. So, it's more like reverting to the gold standard, like Back to the Future laid twice, when we discuss traveling into the future. This comment is taken from Judy Shelton. A gold standard, in my view, represents monetary discipline in and of itself. A unit of account, a trustworthy unit of measurement, and a trustworthy medium of exchange, that is what money is meant to be. The question of who chairs the Federal Reserve should really not be considered. So, going back in time feels more like it. I see. A cryptocurrency spin will be applied to gold when it enters the game. Then it's supposed that we're here. Perhaps its potential utility is best left unexplored, for example, as a form of highly cryptic cash. I see. Everyone, look at this. What utterly mind-boggling thing. When the subject of gold comes up, though. In breaking news, Costco made $100 million in his most recent quarter on the sale of 1-ounce gold bars. The hits are piling up. I see. Who needs hot dogs when Costco customers are stocking up on gold? These are crazy times, aren't they? What I'm seeing is unbelievable. Yes, a gold rush. God, that's ridiculous. We can trust the regulars because of this. Why? My debt too. The whole XRP is due to me. Here we are, so what do you all think? 2 films are on their way to us. 24, correct. Imagined one. Then there's the bear sitting there, and let's not even mention the floor. I see. Simple black and white photos. Because at this very moment, someone claims it to be a Masonic floor. Is it possible that it suggests a bear is a Mason who hasn't even discussed guys? I believe that even the bear is correct. 123 in a metaphorical sense, he was or is correct for everyone. But look at this, further evidence in the pudding. The cultural and political waves that Connie's actions cause in the United States are far-reaching and divisive. Controversy, yes. Again, tremble. Strange, though, are the villains. Claudette West. Right there is the college dropout Ripple poster. The cost. In dollars and cents, it's $8.95. Alright, but hold just a second, because the bare right there makes it even more insane, you guys. At some point, the question becomes one of probability of result rather than how often something happens by chance. Which scars do they have? I see. Season 5, Episode 9. The fifth episode of Kanye West's Adventures in the Undersea Kingdom from 2018 features 9 men and their relationship to Kanye. Am I right, guys? Oh, please, now is the time. It may come as a surprise to you, but many people are currently experiencing a connection to the numbers 5, 8, and 9. The most remarkable aspect of predictive programming is the repeated assertions made by Uphold. My question is this: what would you do first if XRP reached $1,000? Am I correct? Countless times across. After that, the X on the balloon has always led me to believe that Uphold is somehow related to Ripple and XRP. This very second. Is the 5 and 9 men discussion about price a point, though? Could it be this? Or is it something else entirely? Are you able to 8 or 9? I can't remember. Will the USS Scorpion be a threat? One of the 2 nuclear submarines and an ACS Navy vessel, SSN-59 Scorpion, went down on May 22, 1968, with all men. The ship was located 400 miles southwest of and then. With the release of 5 versus 9, all liquidity will flood in, and this will connect to David Schwartz at a dam, right? As soon as that happens, there will be a deluge of liquidity. So, it appears, as my goodness, it would appear that nuclear weapons are related to the 5 versus 9 symbol. Hey, listen up, we just figured it out. This is the big deal. For what reason, then, was the reset really at the end of times? It has been alleged that Mark Zuckerberg is constructing a compound in Hawaii. The blueprints include an underground bunker, conical blind doors, and an escape hatch. I see. We're bringing up nuclear weapons because these individuals are constructing bunkers for their own protection. Are you people oblivious? Am I correct? Truly below Earth, in order to make it through the impending end of the world. Then why, exactly, is hey, hold on a second. Mark Zuckerberg is well aware of this. Maybe that's why he was peddling his mental gauze. Redeem his corporate stock. Yes, there are 2. Perhaps he is aware that the collapse will not occur. After that, what exactly is it called? Advised that, for my own protection, I construct a bunker. Why? Supposedly, the numbers correlate with when the collapses take place. 4, 8, and a half. Am I correct? That is, what the power cycle and this submarines propelled by nuclear energy were known as the Scorpio or Scorpion. Can we make out the strategy? Cut to the chase, just after the clinical Leave the World Behind film made by. There is a psychological operation being imposed on humanity at this very moment, as the Obamas reveal that the world's elites are aware of the impending global disaster. It seems like most people don't understand, you guys. I see. Basically, everything comes down to predictive programming and the middle ground. This appears to be the correct interpretation of 5G9. A number is also implied, in my opinion. But it's a report about the family nuclear incident from October 3, 2022, with a textual breeze, isn't it? Right, nuclear events have been brought up in simple English by Mr. Poole and the Rattlers. I don't wish to strike fear into anyone's heart, but right now, it's not certain that something will explode. Am I correct? So, I find that intriguing, you guys. We can even see this in action from Big Short. He tweeted several slang terms that we just cannot list here, but new times KO. It's alright with us, and we have a few pictures, but if you come up here, it will apparently be about North America. America, followed by North America, equals 14, the number of the heart, correct? On the 123 Bareburger next, we saw a pedal, and someone claimed it was a cycle. Located on the metal right-hand brake or gas pedal. Next, we witness unfathomable happenings, leading us to believe that these will mostly affect the United States or North America, and that a disaster may soon be upon us. Perhaps we might pretend to connect to 5, 8, and 9, who knows? We're just trying to make sense of this, but it appears like these insiders are telling the community. Regarding the impending. Are we gonna despise their phone call? I suppose it's ultimately up to you, men. Unfunny decision, but I felt compelled to bring up the topic of males' new times here, and how this lovely new times would relate to. Beside Mr. Poole, I've heard Mr. Poole say it's worst at new times, so I've tried to remain calm in the past. I see. And? Lovely heartache. It resembles a skull. That's correct. Then, is North America in immediate danger? Yeah, I'm not going to go into detail about being a fearmonger, but I will say this, I am not here to fearmonger. Be cautious, North Americans, a danger is on the horizon, and XRP's value is about to skyrocket. I own 33% of the cryptocurrency. In the last weeks, this guy warned folks about what's coming. This fraud actually ties into Nuke and the explosion. I'm never going to let go of you, men. I don't mean to be a scaremonger, but please, for the love of God, stay careful in the great outdoors right now, regardless of what anyone says. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.